Good morning. Hello. It's me, Bonnie from Step Into Brilliance. And well, first of all, I need to wish all of my friends and followers in the US a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're going to be able to have a lovely day. And I hope you're one of the lucky who get a day off today, because there's nothing wrong with a day off. And so in light of that, I thought I'd talk a little bit about gratitude, which is one of the topics that are near and dear to my heart. It's a beautiful thing. And on the scale of energetic vibrational emotions, the charts, you can find that in the book Ask and It Is Given. It's right up there at the top. And in my opinion, for whatever that counts for, it's as important as love. In fact, I think it's probably one of the most beautiful aspects of love is gratitude and thankfulness. And so one of the things that I do, and I used to do this with kids when I teach them about mindfulness and things. This is one of the things that we do to sort of as a mindful practice, but it's also a way to teach gratitude. And so I thought I'd share that with you. It's so simple. It's so simple. And you can share it with your kids, or you can just do it yourself. And I found when I'm feeling really anxious about the world right now, as many of us are, or just in general, need a little bit of an energetic boost or need to shift my mood, this is one of the tools that I use. And it's so simple. It's almost embarrassing how simple it is, but it also is really powerful. So basically all you do is you use your 5 senses plus. So you're what can you see, what can you hear, what can you taste, what can you feel, and what all the 5 tastes. So, but you're not worrying about like past and present. You can worry about right now. So for example, you're watching this video, right? So if you are thankful for that thing, if you can see someone you love across the room, you can just acknowledge and feel the thankfulness and the gratitude for them being in your life. If you see a book that has really changed the way you view the world or how you manage things, you can be thankful for that. So it's the things that you see. I'm pretty sure those of you in the US right now are going to have no trouble with things that you smell if you're baking or cooking today. But it can also be more simpler things. I know for me, the other day I walked out of a building and it had been raining and it had stopped. And lucky for me that the parking lot was pretty empty. So I was able to unhook my mask just before I got to my car and get a little bit of fresh air. And that smell, the parking lot was close to the forest. So there was a very strong petrichor smell, that after rain and before rain smell. And, I just stood there for a moment and just appreciated how incredibly blessed I am and lucky to live in an area where there's so much forest and so much green, because that fills my heart. And just that smell just lifted my spirits. And I was really grateful for that moment. So there are things throughout your day. And as you do this more often, what ends up happening is you start to notice more and more the little things that you're grateful for. And that can be like when I stopped outside my car and appreciated the scent of the forest after the rain. It can be, if you're real lucky, the smell of apple pie or pumpkin pie today. So use your 5 senses. Now, what is the plus? The plus is your spirit, your heart. What do you have in your life that fills your spirit and fills your heart? And it may be very similar to some of the other things. It may just taking that moment to acknowledge that you are surrounded by family that loves you, or friends who've become family, or the abundance that you have this year, maybe you haven't had in years past, or maybe you didn't think you were going to have this year. It could be so many things, but what is it that fills your heart every day? What is it? Notice it, appreciate it, and just spend a moment being in that emotion, being in gratitude, sitting in it. We're real good at sitting in our anger. Our society is real good at sitting in feelings of having a crush, right? You know, that first love feeling. We're really good at that. But we get weirded out by the idea of literally sitting in the emotional feeling of gratitude. And yet, it's incredibly powerful. If you're working on manifesting or creating a life for yourself that you really, really love, you got to get used to that, because that is a powerful manifesting tool, which I will talk about some other time. Meanwhile, if you are in the US or you are celebrating today, happy Thanksgiving to the rest of you. Have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. And just because you're not celebrating Thanksgiving doesn't mean you can't practice some gratitude today. So let me know in the comments below what your 5+ gratitudes are this morning as we talked about it. And I will talk to you later. Mwah.